pretty wiped, man.
Yeah.
We had a weekend. That's what we had.
We did. We had a fun weekend.
We had a fun weekend.
Well, I had a fun Sunday.
Yeah, I mean, I went Saturday and Sunday, but you only went Sunday.
What we're alluding to is this weekend, this asshole got to go to almost all of the whole thing. The Game On Expo here in Arizona.
After Robert missed his last vacation, we had to build his spirits back up and get him a new one.
With alcohol.
With alcohol. We needed to raise his spirits with spirits. Because that's another term for alcohol.
Spirits.
It happened to be at the Mesa Convention Center this time around, and there's a bunch of vendors and stuff, and there's also on the other side of the convention center, there's going to be a lot of panels where like people that are like familiar and celebrities of the sorts for that particular genre of things are doing like hour-long little like Q&A sessions or doing like Let's Plays because it's a gaming convention.
Right.
And then even further on, there's going to be a little section for you have a bunch of PC and console games, and you got your arcade section with all your cabinets and Rock Band, and it was massive. Dude.
Basically, all the barcades in the area and castles and coasters.
Right. Which is
brought all their cabinets down and just filled an entire auditorium with games.
It was really sweet. So, like our standard brew review, I mean, this is only the second one we've done, but we're essentially building a standard.
Developing a standard.
Yeah, is what we're gonna go about talking about our favorite thing and our least favorite thing. So I'll do that, and then Robert will do that. And then we got a couple of shout outs because like there's a lot of really cool people at these things. So actually, let's do the shout outs first. Screw it.
Well, hold on. Well, let's get to the beers. So we've got something here to drink.
That's part of the shout out.
Okay,
man.
well, that's the first one then.
Okay, the first shout out, we have our Vulcan Ale, the Genesis Effect, which is a red session IPA. Now the reason why we chose this is because this is a specific beer that isn't brewed anymore.
Yeah.
That was only available at, where we found it was this place called The Grid, Games and Growlers, which is a barcade out in Mesa, right next to the convention center. So they were the ones that supported a lot of the cabinets and stuff.
It's an awesome chill setting with, I mean, I guess you could say employees, owners, whatever you want to call it. Yeah. Everyone there is super awesome.
I would call them friends, man, because that's how they acted.
Yeah.
Like, when you walked in there, it wasn't like an employee. It wasn't like your standard like, I'm gonna be fake because I'm trying to get tips.
Yeah.
Like the dude was like the owner. What was Matt? Matt just like greeted us as soon as we walked in.
He like came up from behind the bar.
Yeah, just hanging out.
The place.
Gave us a tour. Like told us like if we ever wanted to do like live like Bytes and Brews episodes, which we're obviously going to be taking advantage of. Showed us all the like console games, arcade cabinets, everything. Like they're expanding. Now I don't want to give too much away about their expansion because I'm pretty sure they want to keep that under the table. But let me tell you, they got some plans, guys. Yeah. Really awesome beer selection, obviously.
Yeah, they had. I had a beer that I'd never even heard of before from Iron Maiden.
The Trooper.
The Trooper.
Dude, it was so sick.
Yeah, it was pretty good. It was kind of almost Guinnessy.
Right.
It was pretty good.
That's pretty awesome. And they don't have liquor because they don't have their like actual liquor license. They have beer and wine, but the wines that they have are like rice wines, like sakis and stuff, and they're flavored wines, which essentially they were able to take those flavored wines, add other ingredients to make it taste like liquor. Yeah. So I had like something.
But it's half the potency, so they double it.
Right. So they add more. So I had something akin to a Moscow Mule, and it was pretty spot on, dude. Delicious food too, man.
Oh my god!
Christ,
I'm a fat guy inside me is so happy, and outside me it's
both fat guys.
Pizza fries.
Those looked amazing.
Those were awesome.
I had the Link Burger, which is just guac, bacon, like cheese.
There's
like
guac on it too?
Oh, dude. So you don't even know. That's where we got this beer, so let's go ahead and give it a shot.
Yeah.
Now, we're not actually going to be reviewing the beer because we're also drinking this beer for an upcoming episode, which you guys will have to stay tuned to find out exactly what we're playing.
It's Hitman.
God damn it, Robert. Oh, speaking of which, the glasses we're pouring these in.
Right. Which leads us to our next
shout out. So one of the vendors over at the Game On Expo was Moto's Glass. Yeah. And he makes these custom, I mean, you can put whatever you want in them, but obviously they're beer glasses for us. Let me finish that off. So these are super awesome. I, of course, went with the Mortal Kombat dragon. which is pretty sweet. And then Robert went old school. Well, I guess Mortal Kombat's old school too.
I went Zerg Rush.
You did Zerg Rush.
Hashtag Zerg Rush.
Does that mean you have to like down the beer every time you pour it in there?
No, it just means I have more.
No.
I have more of them. I have more people than you, so I need more beers.
Yeah. The bottle opener. That I just opened that. That I just opened that beer with was it Pop Shop AZ?
Yeah, Pop Shop
AZ.
Vic.
Check them out. Vic from Pop Shop AZ does a bunch of custom bottle openers. This one has Deadpool on it, so I had to. He does the label for fictional beers that are represented by the characters.
Yeah.
So this one's, or liquor, this one's Deadpool Tequila. And it's a pretty sweet little bottle opener. So this shirt that I'm wearing, which I'll be wearing for the rest of the episodes this week, was from, it's the Sticks and the Tracks video game entertainment. That was another vendor at Game On Expo, and they have a lot of really cool shirts. They have a fucking Bad Dudes shirt, dude. You remember that game? Bad Dudes? Dude, I loved that game back in the day, man.
I could tell when you bought a shirt.
Oh man, it was so good. I bought it, obviously.
Fangirling over the shirt.
Freaking out. And I got two other shirts. I got a Contra shirt because fucking Contra.
It's Contra, yeah.
And then the one that you pointed out, which I think originally you pointed out as a joke, but then I was like, yeah, bro, totally getting that.
Yeah.
Was the Golden Child. The Eddie Murphy movie.
Yeah.
The badge art.
Oh yeah, you got that. This one, you got Mega Man over here.
No.
I had a World of Warcraft one.
Yeah, right back that way. So the artist is Cole Peterson, and Cole was nice enough to sign my Akuma one, which don't pay attention to where it says vendor, because we weren't, and I might have acquired it
legally
through legal means.
Geek Lyfe was floating around there.
D'Angelo taking some awesome pictures, doing some great interviews with yours truly as well.
With us, D'Angelo and Natalie was the one that was actually doing the interview.
Natalie was interviewing us. She's awesome.
But their camera broke. They were like the last people for the day, I think. That
I don't know if their camera broke. I think
it was battery.
Battery.
Yeah,
it's battery now. So ours was just audio only.
Right.
But I mean, we sound a lot better than we look. So check that out.
Yeah.
Mr. George Grant.
Local YouTuber and cosplayer aficionado.
Amazing cosplayer.
Yeah.
He'll never say that he's good.
Yeah, he won't.
But because he's humble as hell.
Right.
But we're not humble.
But
so
we
fuck
could.
that.
Okay. Hold on. But before you even say like, well, he's humble, but he's fucking awesome. The justification behind it is we couldn't finish a conversation with him.
No.
Anytime we would start talking to him about anything, someone else would just like, oh my god, can I please have
take a picture?
Which wasn't annoying. It was fucking awesome.
Yeah, because then I would just slip him a business card.
Yeah.
And be like, also we have a YouTube
channel. This comes with your picture. This comes with your free picture of Lucio.
Pretty good stuff, man. There was a lot of really cool cosplay.
Yeah,
there was the Fireteam, the Halo, all the Master Chiefs.
Oh yeah.
Which Krista is a part of that. Yeah. She's awesome. She's a great cosplayer.
You tried on one of their helmets.
I did. It fit. I might consider doing that because I was snug and it felt good.
What?
Phrasing? Okay, so let's do favorite thing. Do you want to do worst thing or favorite thing?
Favorite thing.
Favorite thing.
My favorite thing was Rock Band.
Yeah, dude.
Being on stage, we were trying to figure out something. So we went to the bar to try and get some liquid courage in order.
That's why we got
in
drunk.
order to play and or sing Rock Band songs.
Because we go up there and like we're like, oh, we want to play Rock Band. So we go up to a lady and she's like, well, you guys need a singer, and we're just like, like I can't sing. Robert doesn't want to sing even though he can.
No, I can.
You have a good voice.
No, I don't.
Anyways, so we're like, oh, fuck, well, we're too sober for this because we didn't touch any like beer at that point.
Right.
So okay, we'll be back. Save our spot. So we go.
We'll be right back.
So we go to Diamond Grill, like pound like 3 like Jack and Cokes, or no, it was that spiced rum.
It was Captain Morgan's Cannonball.
Yeah.
Blast.
And we just downed a couple of those, got pretty toasty, and then went back, and then we still were looking at the catalog and be like, we're kind of drunk, but I can't. My vocal range.
And
is
then
nowhere near anything.
so we're like debating like, oh, should we do this? Should we do that? And the lady just eventually loses interest and like walks away and leaves us with the karaoke book.
Right.
And then we're standing like right next to the stage, And all we heard from behind us is like, all right, we need drums, guitar, and bass.
We need instruments. We have a singer.
Go away.
So we sprint up there. I jump on the drums. He picks up a guitar, and the song they were playing.
We're like, all right, what are we playing? And we're just like standing there, and it's like all of a sudden it just starts, and it's I Believe in a Thing Called Love by the Darkness. And the singer was good, man.
The singer nailed it,
yeah,
man.
He did.
And that little clapping part, like, was it, I believe in a thing called love?
Yeah.
Like, we had the whole
I had to start
room.
there. I had to.
Yeah, I mean, you nailed it, dude, because the whole room was just like, yeah!
And everyone else that was on before and after us, everyone was just like...
Yeah, like, everyone was just, like, nodding their head, but then we got it hyphy, dude. That's what we do.
That's what we do. That's how I rock band.
My favorite part was just randomly running into the completionist, like, in the middle of a panel.
Yeah.
Like, I was at the game historian panel, and just, you know, sitting there watching him he was doing the history of, like, the ESRB rating and stuff like that. It was fun. It was like,
right.
I mean, he's a personality. Like, the topic wasn't necessarily that interesting, but he kept the crowd going.
Right.
And then some guy, like, yelled something from the back, and, like, it made everyone laugh. So I went, like, when he yelled, I turned around, and fucking Gerard is just sitting right behind me, just checking out the panel. I was like, I pulled my phone out, like I looked up a picture just to make sure. Yeah, that's him.
Yeah.
So like I turned around, I'm just like, Gerard? And he's just like, yeah. Big fan. And that was it. That was the end of the conversation. I was like, sweet. That's all I need. So yeah, so that was my favorite part, just randomly running into Gerard from.
And a high school friend who had a booth there.
Oh yeah, dude! I totally ran into Chad randomly. Like I haven't seen this kid since high school, and now he's got a whole YouTube channel. It's like Super Geek Friends.
Yeah.
Yeah. So like, check out their YouTube channel, which we're also posting. Like all the stuff we're talking about is obviously going to be in the description.
Shit ton of links.
It's going to be a long description. So if you liked anything that we talked about, just go find it.
It's there.
Okay, so least favorite thing.
Least favorite?
Least favorite thing.
Not getting to see the mini bosses.
Yeah, that sucked, man.
That's my fault though. That's not them. That's not their fault.
Right.
All the things that I didn't get to do.
Right.
Because of my work.
Right. Being a fucking typical white collar asshole is my least favorite thing about the game.
I missed the mini bosses. I have a bunch of nice things that I have to pay for, so I couldn't pay for pictures or autographs with the voice of Master Chief, Cortana, or Reinhardt.
Yeah, dude. There. Jen Taylor was there. The guy who did Darren DePaul does Samuel Hayden and Reinhardt.
Yeah.
And who's the voice of Master Chief? What's his
Master Chief?
He's just known as Master Chief. John, right? John is his name.
I think his last name is 117.
They were all there, man, and we didn't get to do any of that because like we have to pay for bills and shit.
I know.
And beer
and new games. This is really all your fault.
Yeah, we're doing this for you guys. We're missing out on things because we're trying to put content out for you. No, I love you guys, don't.
No, it's because I like lavish things.
Yeah, you do have an expensive taste.
As you can tell by my apartment and this ripping couch.
Ripped to shit couch. We live an exquisite, classy life.
Yes.
My least favorite part is that it's not bigger.
Yeah.
You know, like it's not as popular as I wish it would be. Like, because there was a crowd there. And there was people there, but it wasn't like Comic-Con level.
Well, no.
Like, and I wanted to be that. Because, like, this was just video games. And quite honestly, if we're talking about all nerd things, my heart belongs to video games.
Yeah.
And that's what this was. Like, there was a comic book shop there. And there was a couple of other things, like, other places that, like, wasn't necessarily video game based, but like it was like kind of
anime.
Like right. There was some anime stuff there, but like that was the minority.
Yeah.
The majority was video games, and that's why I loved it because like Comic-Con, like there's video game stuff there.
There's a lot of old cartridges for sale.
So many old school,
some for cents, some for hundreds of dollars.
Yeah, dude.
Like
and there's some rare ones. The dot hacks.
The 4 dot hacks on the PlayStation 2.
Yeah, what was that? $200.
They're like $250.
$250. Like I almost bought it, man. Like, but I just don't have like
if I would have known
30 years to buy like play those games, man. Like I don't have that kind of time anymore. Like,
If I would have known you were thinking about buying it, I would have made you.
you would have
I made you
convinced
spend
me.
so much money.
Man, my least favorite part is this asshole behind me the whole time. Hey, you should buy that. Hey, you should buy that.
Isn't that cool?
Hey, you should buy that. Like,
Look at that Captain America shield over there.
that was my least favorite thing. Was just like, it's got to be bigger.
Yeah. It's the second year.
It's your
That's
second.
pretty damn good for the second year.
Yeah.
If it's your second year doing something, and you have Master Chief and Cortana, and like Completionist, and Reinhardt, and
Game Historian, Pro Jared,
Yeah.
like you got all these big YouTube and video game names like at your place, like they're killing it. They're killing, and the Grid's killing it too, man. That's another thing.
Yeah.
I want the Grid's only
Grid,
like second year running
Cobra
too.
Arcade.
Bonus round was
Bonus
there.
round
too.
was there.
Yeah. Like,
Well, their booth was there, but I never saw anyone at it. Like,
right.
their just banner was just there.
It's just like,
they
hey,
just left.
we're here, guys.
But we're on break.
We're on a perpetual break. Cheers, Game On Expo. You gave us a good time. You gave us a good weekend.
We'll see you next year.